All right, so a little behind the scenes action today. We're going to get this listed up on Facebook since we can't post it on eBay right now. But we do have an EG/EJ armrest console that we just posted on Facebook over at Roger Whittam on my Facebook. 18,000 followers. If you see that one, that's the one. We also got this order on eBay right here. So they sent us an offer. I believe I had this on there for like 80 bucks or something like that, which might sound like a lot, but the thing is, it is OEM Honda, and obviously eBay takes a huge chunk out of our fees. So, you know, they take like 15%, plus we got to pay for shipping, yada, yada, yada. Stuff is always more expensive on eBay, and that's why, and also why we sell all this stuff in person or off my Facebook. So, you can check that out. You can get stuff like this for a lot cheaper if you want to go over there. Also, I believe we sold this one with the bolt in it. So I do need to verify that, but I do believe that this is the one that we sold over there. So I'm going to have to verify that, obviously, but I'll go check that out. So we're going to put this over here. So we need to get this packed and shipped. We need to get this packed and shipped. We did have these bought directly through Facebook. So these are they go on the rear seat in the middle, like right on the middle mount of the seat for EGs and Integras both. They use these. If your seat, you know, moves up and down, I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. So those little plastic clips go in the middle bracket that, so let's see, we'll go over here to this parts car. So this bracket right here, they go on either side of this, and then they slip inside the seat. So that way your seats don't wobble back and forth like this. If you don't have them, they will be loose. Also, the clips that go over here, there's a clip that goes on that side and a clip that goes on that side as well. We do have those. I actually found a bunch of those, and we actually started having a guy remake these as well. So you can't buy them brand new from Honda, but you can get them used on eBay, of course. But these are actual OEM Honda ones. These are used, but these go on the EG and on the Integra on the rear seats for two doors, Integra and EG, EJ stuff. The sedans don't use this type. They actually use like a piece that bolts to the rear seat, but for two-door Civics and hatchbacks and Integras and all that are two doors, they use these. So if you guys need those, we do have those as well. Let's see, what else are we going to do today? So we did sell the Civic out back. We had an EK, well, not really EK, but it was a coupe, 96 to 98. We had a guy that put a deposit down yesterday, gave us $100 to hold it, and then ended up coming and picking it up last night. So that was back here. So it was sitting back there with the red hood, black fenders, all that stuff, 50/50 tail lights. He came and picked that up last night at like freaking 9 o'clock. So we came up here, got that out. The Integra, that's the black Integra. And now I'm kind of concerned because I'm missing the bumper of this, which is all the way over there. Oops. So last night we had a crazy windstorm. Obviously, that bumper does not belong to them. And it ended up all the way over here. So I'm gonna go and grab that real quick and take it back over where it belongs. I don't know how this ended up all the way over here, but
I just saw it like right there, so I just said,
yeah.
It was ours or...
Nah, it blew off that black one over there.
Okay, no, you're good. And then I saw the Acura, so I figured it was yours.
Yeah. I was like, I don't even know where it went. I thought someone stole it, and I looked over here. I was like, oh, okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna get this bumper put back over here. Probably not put it back on the car because it's windy as hell again. Man, it's been raining like crazy. It's been raining for 2 weeks, like literally 2 weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this bumper back in here so that way it doesn't get beat up anymore, because it's already kind of in poor shape and I don't need that damaged anymore. So, all right, we're gonna put that there. What else? What else are we gonna do today? I don't know. So we did sell a header yesterday. We did have a single cam header with the down pipe, so we sold that as well last night. We did have 2 intakes. He bought 2 intakes as well. We have a guy that's supposed to come up from Texas. He's going to come up and get the bumper with the spats on the side and the ITR optional, or the Integra JDM optional sides. Sorry, I keep calling them Type R, but apparently they're not specific to Type R, which I didn't even know that. They're just optional sides from Japan, which these are all OEM Honda parts. Pretty hard to find, obviously, if you guys are in the scene and know about Integra stuff. So he's gonna come up and buy those. I'm gonna try to get this thing cleaned up a little bit. So we are gonna sell this as a roller. I'm going to pull the motor out, keep the transmission. I would like to actually trade this for an EJ. So if anyone has a 2-door that wants a hatch, does have a clean title, has most of the interior, it's got some EK seats in it, all that stuff. So we're actually going to get this one ready. So if you have an EJ and you want a hatchback, I'll definitely trade you out. If it's a really clean EJ and you want not so clean of a hatchback, I'll definitely add some money on top. But that is something that I'm willing to do because I really want an EJ. Basically, reason why is because I'm going to keep this for a different project, and I want to put this motor in an EJ that's clean. So this is a D16 Z6, but it's a Darton sleeve block, forged bottom end, built head, custom cam, all that sort of stuff. And then we have the full turbo kit over here that was built many years ago. And I want to put this all together just because when I bought this, I told the guy that I would build this motor, finish it up and get it running, which is really what I want to do. So that's a little behind the scenes of stuff we got to do today. I'm sure we'll get some more orders throughout the day. I'm going to do some picking up around here. I know this probably looks like a huge mess to you guys, but the thing is, to me, I know pretty much exactly where everything is, but I do need to get some things out. So I want to get this car taken apart all the way and just keep the parts, get the chassis out of here. Same with this one, and then get this one sold off back there. I do need to put this motor together, which is a poor man's Type R. So it's a rebuilt GSR block, and it has a semi-built B16 head. So it's got dual valve springs, titanium retainers, and all that sort of stuff. So we're gonna get this motor put together. All the rest of the parts are here. Get some new seals, put this together, and then we will be selling this as well. So if you're looking for a B series, which we haven't had any in quite some time, we sold a lot last month. We actually sold, I think, 4 B series motors and 4 B series transmissions, and we're pretty limited on all that stuff right now. So once I get some of this stuff cleaned out, we'll start buying some more stuff. That's kind of what we do. Obviously, most of my stuff comes from Marketplace, and then we just keep, what we need off of those, most of the high ticket items. I don't like crushing the cars, obviously, but a lot of them are pretty far beyond repair. I mean, stuff like this is not something that we're ever gonna fix. Somebody might blast me and say, oh, it can be. Can it be? Sure. Is it worth it to us? Absolutely not. So if someone wants to buy it, then, be my guest. But aside from us trying to fix this, other than this quarter panel being probably good, I'll actually probably cut this one out for my personal car, which I need to replace the quarter panel in that red one back there. And so we just, do stuff like that. And then, of course, we keep the rest of the parts that we just sell off. So Yeah, if you guys go over and follow my Facebook, which is just my name, Roger Whittam. Like I said, we have like 18,000 followers on there now. We're really trying to sell a lot more stuff on there. We're really trying to grow the YouTube because I'd like to do more day in the life of what we actually do here, or what I do here, and kind of make some more content. A lot of these videos that are longer just don't get a lot of views, so I make a lot of shorts. So if you guys could like this or share this to someone that might be interested in the 90s car scene, I'd really appreciate it. And give us a like and a follow. Appreciate it, guys. We'll talk to you later.